Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. It's AJ here, and in today's video I'm going to show you how you can collaborate and access the Microsoft Whiteboard. Of course, if you like this video by the end, make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you really want to supercharge how you use your computer, make sure you hit that subscribe button as well. So let's first start by understanding the different ways you can access the Microsoft Whiteboard. The first way, and the way that I recommend, is downloading the Whiteboard app to your Windows 10 PC or onto your iPad or iOS device. The app is also available in beta on Android, but the full version shouldn't be too far away. The second way of accessing the Microsoft Whiteboard is through a Microsoft Teams site. And the third way is simply going to whiteboard.microsoft.com. So they're the three ways that you can access the Whiteboard app across any device. Now let's have a look at what these apps look like and how you can collaborate with them. So let's have a look at collaborating using the Microsoft Whiteboard app first. To get it, I've simply gone onto the Microsoft Store, typed in Whiteboard and hit download. So here is the Whiteboard app downloaded on my computer. I'm just going to open that up, and what you're greeted with is a pinboard of all the different whiteboards that you currently have. We're simply going to go create a new whiteboard and start collaborating. Right now we're in the whiteboard by ourselves. We're all alone, but not for very long, because you have a few different ways to start collaborating and inviting other people into your whiteboard. The first way is using the little plus symbol in the top right hand corner here. So I'm just going to open up the invite someone icon here, the blue icon in the top corner. And the first thing you see is Microsoft is already suggesting some contacts for you to invite. So these are your most common collaborators in Microsoft 365. So we're going to go ahead and add Lynn and Alex. But then you could also search and add other people in your company. You could, if you have a pen like me, you could start typing in their name and Microsoft will give you some suggestions. Or if not, you can simply use the keyboard and mouse, and you can write their name in using the keyboard and the mouse. You can see down the bottom here, I also have editing permissions where I can choose for them to be editing collaborators, or I could possibly select on Deborah and say she can only read this, but Alan, Alex, and Lynn, they can all edit along with me. So I'm going to say, sorry Deb, but you can only watch this whiteboard, you can't contribute. The other three, they can definitely start working along. And then I'm going to hit invite. This is going to send an invitation off to those 4 people, and they're going to get an invitation into the whiteboard, and then they can start real-time collaborating with me on this same whiteboard. If I've forgotten to invite somebody into the whiteboard, I can of course simply select add participant, and this lets me search my directory and add even more people into this whiteboard. But what if you didn't want to manually type in everybody's details? You can of course post it to a team site, because that's where a lot of collaboration is done these days. To post it to a team site, really quite simple. In the top right hand corner you have the hamburger menu here. You can open up your settings menu, and if you scroll down about halfway, you've got the option to post it to a team site. So I'm going to select on post to team site. It's going to show me all the teams that I'm currently part of. And now I can drop it into our Mark 8 project team, select the channel that I want to put it into. So I'm going to put it in our design channel, and then I'm going to hit post. So now everybody in that team site is going to get a notification, and they can start editing and collaborating with me on this whiteboard. Really cool, really simple, and really quite powerful. But maybe you don't want to start by using a whiteboard. You could be in a Teams call and then you start brainstorming with your team. Instead of having to open up the Whiteboard app and do all of this, you can actually launch a whiteboard with everybody in that call. So let's jump over to Microsoft Teams now, and you can see we have a meeting here called Microsoft Whiteboard Collabs, and this is with ourselves and Christy Klein. So we can join the meeting as we would, but if we actually open up the meeting details of Teams, you can see at the top here we have our chat, our files, our meeting details, and on the right hand side next to attendance, we actually have the whiteboard. So if we open up the Microsoft Whiteboard here, it's going to load up a whiteboard, and everybody within that meeting instantly has access to start collaborating and communicating through the whiteboard. There's no need to send invitations or share anything, because we're already in the Teams call. The whiteboard just invites all of us into it, and we can start working away. Of course, from here we can actually choose to start editing straight onto the whiteboard within Teams. And you can see that we're in Teams because you still have all the Teams options here on the right hand side and the left hand side. But if we wanted more features, we can actually select on the option that says open in app, and this will give us more features. And if we select on open in app, this is going to allow us to either get the app from the Windows Store so we can download it, but because we've already got it installed, we simply select on open in app. But because everything is saved up and synced to your cloud account, Really, you could be working on it in Teams or in the app. It's okay because you're working on the exact same whiteboard and everybody in that call is working on the same whiteboard in live time. So you're all collaborating irrespective of being in the app or through Teams. The third way of accessing the Microsoft Whiteboard app is through a web browser where you simply go to whiteboard.microsoft.com and this is going to sign you in, and then you can see all of your whiteboards here. So you can see we have all our different whiteboards here, and this is the exact same as what we have in Teams and in the Whiteboard app. You can see if it's got the blue circle with the people icon. These are whiteboards that you're collaborating and sharing with other team members. And if you've created a whiteboard from a meeting, it automatically puts the meeting name there. So you can see here, Microsoft Whiteboard Collabs. That's the whiteboard we just opened up from Microsoft Teams. If you have, however, opened a whiteboard straight from the Whiteboard app and then invited people through, you can simply select on the ellipses. We can just give this whiteboard a name, and we're going to call this our first whiteboard. Two things I want you to know about the Microsoft Whiteboard app is that if you download it to your computer or to your iPad or to your iPhone, you get a lot more features than if you use it through Teams or through the web. For example, you'll get extra features like ink to text, and you'll get pen pressure sensitivity so it knows when you're writing harder and softer. The second thing that I want you to know is that Microsoft is currently rolling out an update to the Whiteboard app. So the app might look different on your Windows 10 PC to what you see in Microsoft Teams to what you see on the web. But don't worry, this is all actually syncing back to the same whiteboard, even though it might look a little bit different right now. Eventually, all of these are going to update and you're going to have the same awesome user interface across the web, Teams, and the Whiteboard app itself. If you like this video, I recommend you do 3 things. The first one is check out my video, the top 5 Microsoft Whiteboard tips. I'll link it down below for you. The second thing is hit the subscribe button so you don't miss any of my updates. And the third thing is, of course, press that like button if you found this video useful. Thanks for watching, happy whiteboarding, and I'll see you guys next time. Bye.